Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and a very good day. So today we from group 7 will present about mini project computer programming ENG 3202 which is self-driving toy car. Okay, next. Okay, this our group members. The first one is me, Muhammad Kaizran Hakimi bin Abdul Hardi. My matric number is 212414. Okay, next I will pass to Ashokani.
Hi, my name is Ashraf Karim Iman bin Muhammad Nazari. My metric number is 210885.
Okay, next I will continue with table of content. Okay, for this slide, the first thing we'll see is objective. Next, we'll continue with introduction. After that, with literature review, then problem analysis and solving strategies. Okay, after that is 3D drawing and discussion. Last is conclusion. Okay, next. Okay, then we'll proceed with objective of this mini project. Next. Okay, the objective for this mini project is to creating useful toys for the general public, especially for the kids. Okay, the second objective is by using all toys or recycled materials, one that to create the toys. And the last objective for this project is to encourage children to major in STEM subjects. Next. Okay, next we will go through about introduction for this mini project. Okay, this project will introduce a toy product that use the concept of recycling in order to reduce resource waste and environmental pollution in the toy industry. Okay, among the items we use were food containers, milk cartons, bottle caps, do it being easily for us to find. Okay, next, the advantage of building these models because it's used recycled metal include a reduction in the use of plastic, which helps to save the environment. Okay, next, this report will describe how the model works and the advantage of the model to achieve this project objective. Next. Okay, next for this slide, will we go through to the literature review. Next. Okay, self-driving toy car operate using two sensors, which is ultrasonic sensor and photoresistor. Okay, the main sensor that we use is ultrasonic sensor, which is to measure distance by transmitting ultrasonic sound waves and then converting reflected sound into an electrical signal. Okay, it works by sending an ultrasonic pulse at 40 kilohertz through the air, which reflect back if an obstacle or object is found. Okay, the second sensor that we use is photoresistor, or also known as light dependent resistor LDR, that made by a semiconductor with a high resistance such as silicon or germanium. Okay, the photoresistor is connected to the LED, and if the photoresistor detects an absence of light, then the LED will not turn on and and if there is no light or dark, it will turn on the LED. Okay, next. Okay, next, I will pass to Ashokani to continue with the presentation.
For the next session, I will present about problem analysis and solving strategies. For the first point, choosing between a gear DC motor and a DC motor powered. Logically, we would recommend that the work speed of this project be low as it is intended for indoor use. We offer mini projects for children ages 2 to 5 and ask that this project be played indoor due to the safety factors. We also recommend that the RPM motor be turned down since the play area is indoors. In addition to choosing an age group that is not agile, we use a gear motor instead of DC motor since it has a higher torque and lower speed. The gear ratio affect both of these parameters. In our circuit, the two DC gears motor achieve a maximum speed of 143 RPM, which meets the requirement. Our second point is, initially we considered turning off the DC motor left and turning on the DC motor right when an obstacle was within 70 centimeters of the car. However, there is a problem with this method of operation. The car turns left using a servo motor, so the left turn is not sharp to the left. In order to avoid this, we replace servo motor as it can control to the left by program. After the ultrasonic sensor detect 50 centimeter, there is a 70 degrees turn left. Once that is complete, nothing detected in the ultrasonic range of the sensor and it reverts to its initial position. For our last point is, a switch in an electrical circuit cuts and connect power from an electrical supply by creating a gap between conduction points. Once we install the switch, we encounter a problem with the motor driver blowing. This was caused by the voltage at input being higher than the voltage at VCC. Using the switch on the power bank that serve as an Arduino Uno power supply, we will be able to toggle the circuit on and off. Next, I will pass to Kaizuran.
Okay, thanks to Ashokani. Next, I will present about 3D drawing. Next. Okay, as we can see here, these are two photos, which is I already labeled is item in that we use for this car. The first one is milk carton we use on the top of the car. Then the second item that we use is photoresistor, which is to detect the absence of the light. Next, we use the power bank as an energy source for our car. Next, a butter cap as a tire and Tupperware as a main body. Okay, for the right photos, we use DC gear motor to make the car can move forward, and LED. Next, we use servo motor as explained before that used to turn left. Then we use Arduino board as the main function for our toy car. And the last item that we use is ultrasonic sensor to detect the obstacle in front of the car. Okay, next I will pass back to Ashokani.
For this mini project discussion, self-driving toy car works by using a power bank as an energy source, which send energy to the motor. As soon as the car is powered on, a DC gear motor moves the rear tires as the car travels forward. After that, if there is an obstacle ahead, the ultrasonic will detect and send a signal to DC gear motor to stop. Then the signal is sent to the servo motor to turn to the left and then continue to move forward. The purposes of making this toy car is to use the concept of recycling so that the world's garbage and pollution can be reduced. Therefore, with the availability of this toy car model, may be able to attract the interest of children from an early age for them to pay attention to STEM subjects in the future. So for the conclusion is, the self-driving toy car fulfills the objective of using recycled materials for the project. It can also promote STEM education among children. Consequently, when children are given this toy car, they will be interested in learning about it, and our country might be capable of producing global engineers one day. I think that's all from us. With that, we thank you.